Hello and welcome to NinjaFit Part 3. Today's session we're looking at the abs and the core primarily as our focus. So we're going to look at 5 exercises today and then we're going to do a little mini circuit working through those drills. So most of you are familiar with most of these exercises, but just in case I'm going to talk you through fairly quickly and I'll give you some teaching points as we go through. So our first exercise is a plank position, with the hands underneath the shoulders, the legs out straight. Our second position will be a side plank position. So we're on the edges of our feet and our body is pushed up off the floor. Third position will be a plank on the other side. So what I'll do on that one is I'll spin around so as I can still see. Our fourth position, we're going to bring our legs through and we're going to hold a V-sit position. So we're at the top of a sit-up. We angle our back 45 degrees, we lift our feet off the floor and extending our arms. That's our V-sit position. And then our fifth and final one, because it's NinjaFit, we've got to have some punching in somewhere. So we're going to do our sit-up and double punch twist. All right, so on our first lap, we're just going to hold each one for 30 seconds. So ready, into your plank position. 3, 2, 1 and hold. Well done. So make sure that your body is straight from your shoulders to your hips to your ankles. Pull your belly up towards your spine and squeeze your glutes to make sure your core is fully engaged. Push into the palm of your hands and try and keep your neck straight and your nose down to the floor as much as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Our second position, remember, is our side plank. So up onto the edges in 3, 2, 1, and here. If you're confident, you might feel that you want to lift an arm up to the ceiling. Maybe you want to lift a leg and hold that position too. But make sure that you are balanced and you're controlled and that you're safe all the way through the workout. Only 10 seconds to go, keep holding. Remember, you can bring the arm down, but you mustn't press and hold onto the floor. 3, 2, and 1. Onto your other side. And again, we're going to hold 30 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, and lift. So this is your main position. And you can extend the arm if you want to. And again, you can lift and hold that leg if you want to as well, if you want to really challenge yourself. Keep your body aligned straight and forwards. Keep control and hold in through the core of the body all the time. 3, or no, a bit longer, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Our V-sit position is next. So remember, top of the sit-up. 45 degrees, hold the tummy in, straight back, lifting the feet. And here. If you want to make it harder, you can extend the legs. You can extend the arms here or even here. You can even try and do both at the same time. But this is your main position, your V-sit there. So your feet are off the floor, your back is straight. We've just got a few seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, 1. And our last one for our first round is our sit-up twists. Ready? And let's go. Sit up, 1, 2, and down. 1, 2, and down. So we're just going to keep these running for 30 seconds, but make sure you really turn the body each time. So we're working our obliques, the muscles on the side of the body. Only 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Give me one more if you can, come on. Well done. And that's round 1. Well done. So back into our first position. I'm going to give you a slightly harder option if you want it for your plank position now. 20 seconds this time. Ready? And go. Hands come out. Hands come in. Feet come out feet come in, hands come out, hands come in, feet come out, feet come in. One more, hands out, hands in. Changing, side plank, go. And we're just holding. Now what you can do to add is a hip lift and lower. If you haven't got the balance to hold the leg, then we can lift and lower that hip. Just a small movement. If you have got control of the leg, you can look at moving that leg to improve the balance. And change sides. Ready? Into position and up. So again, we can look at adding this as an in-between option, or we can look at adding this as an advanced option. Similarly, for balance there. Nearly there. A few more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Into our V-sit. Just 20 seconds again. Ready? And hold. Try and make sure that your back is straight and your neck straight as well. Halfway through already. Remember, you can increase here, or you can increase here, or both together if you want. 3, 2, 1. And we're into our push-ups. Keep calling them that. Sit-ups and twist punches. Go. You can't come all the way up. Do your crunch, or just here and here, crunch twists. But try and bring yourself all the way up if you can. You can always tuck your feet as well, remember, which can help aid the sit-up. A few more seconds. Do me one more for good luck. And that's fantastic, well done. That's the first part of our session. Now here's another exercise that us martial artists love a lot. Let me find the right position. There we go. So I want you to lie flat down. Tuck your hands just underneath the base of your spine. And we're going to extend our legs out. And we're going to lift them off the floor, keeping them straight. So we're going to hold there for me, please. Oh, so make sure you're pulling your belly button down towards the floor, towards your spine all the time. Keep the legs long and straight. Really slowly, we're going to start to lift them up to the ceiling. Squeeze them in as high as they can come, keeping them straight, and control them all the way back down. And just do a few of these, so do your best. Try not to touch the floor in between. Well done. So keep them controlled. Don't just swing them and drop them. Keep them controlled all the time. Just going to do a couple more. Stay with me. You can do it. Give me 2 more. Okay, 2 more. 1. Slowly. This is your last one now. Up, slowly, hold, slowly down. I'm going to let you rest on just for 10 seconds. Okay, so rest them down. For this next one, you can keep them straight or you can tuck them in. And we're going to put our hands out to the side. And you can either bring your knees down and back in and the other way. Or you can extend the legs part way and do the same, or you can try with a fully extended leg all the way down, up and over. So if you'd like to join me in the start position, intermediate and advanced, if you guys want to take your leg position, I'm going to make sure our beginners are confident. So down to your left and up. Down to your right and up. If that felt easy, just start to lift the ankles a little. The higher up the ankles are, the more of a load you've got on your legs, on your hips, your core. So the higher up they are, the harder you're working, and the closer in they are, the easier that's going to be for you. We're just going to do 2 more side to side. Ready? 1. It's better to keep them straight rather than crossed, by the way, although the body naturally seems to cross them. Well done. And back down. Fantastic. Well done. So we're going to need a full body stretch. Let's stand up for a minute. Stretch out all through there. Well done. Okay. We're going to do some back raises next. Now these are simple exercises, very important to do. If you are suited and booted like myself, you might want to just turn your belt round to the side so as you can lie comfortably on your belly. With your chest down to the floor, your neck straight and your nose down to the floor, we're going to just slightly lift the chest up, squeezing the shoulder blades together and down. Easy position, intermediate position, arms extended would be the hard position. I'm a little short on room. Okay, so lift and down, lift and down, and keep going. Now don't force the height of your position. Just make sure that you're working at your best range of motion. Your neck and spine are aligned straight. And you can feel your shoulder blades pulling together as well as you lift up to come back. Keep going. Squeeze gently and down. Just a few more. Last one. Very good, well done. Now this next exercise, one of our last ones before we finish today, just targets this muscle here at the back, which is very, very important to keep strong. What we need to do is we're standing here with our legs slightly wider than hip distance, and we're going to fold from the waist, from the hips, straight down, so your back straight, and then feel that muscle working to right you up again. Now I want you to do a couple this way, keeping your neck and your spine aligned. Now if that's feeling really easy, you might want to add a weight to it. Now not all of you have got weights lying around, but anything heavy will do. A big book, a full bottle of drink, 3-litre milk, something like that. But make sure whatever you've got, you're holding it really, really tightly and into your body. So we're going to do a few of these. They call them good mornings, these exercises. I have no idea why. We're going forwards and feel that muscle working to lift you back. Down. And up. Well done. It's really important that we remember to do exercises for the back as well. A lot of people, the lower back especially. A lot of people, and especially in martial arts, we focus a lot on ab drills. We focus a lot on drills that build the way we're working. But in order to make sure the body stays balanced, it's really important to work the opposite set of each muscles. Otherwise, the body will pull out of line over time and you'll be left with injuries. So every time you work a muscle, think about the opposite counter muscle and make sure that that's been hit too. That's why it's important to do the exercises from our leg drill the other day. We're taking the legs out, bringing them back up, and we work our abductors as well as our adductors. All right, well done. So that's our last exercise there for today. If you want to do more, just go ahead and play again.